Greetings, book lovers everywhere. I'm E-Train and welcome to E-Train Talks. Here at E-Train Talks, I read, review, and discuss everything books in the hopes to inspire others to enjoy reading as much as I do. Today on the E-Train Talks podcast, I'm going to be reviewing The Gilded Girl by Alyssa Colman. I'm going to be interviewing Alyssa soon on my podcast, so check my Twitter at E-Trainsworld for the dates and details about Alyssa's interview, along with my other upcoming interviews. Now, let's start the book review. The Gilded Girl is the story of how two unlikely friends changed magic forever. Emma had everything. She lived in a majestic house, her father was wealthy, and she was magic, capable of doing great things. When her father, a master of magic, brought Emma to Miss Posterity's Academy for Practical Magic, the best kindling magic school in New York City, Emma was beyond excited. She was ready to kindle, to unleash her flame on the world. And then there was Izzy. It seems as if Izzy was born under a dark cloud. She was from a poor community, she never knew her father, and her mother died when Izzy was a toddler. On top of all that, Izzy carries the painful memory of having failed her little sister. Unlike Emma, Izzy's future was not so bright. And Izzy was bound for the workhouse, where kids work off their debts in factories. Luckily, like Emma, Izzy ended up at the practical magic school too, but once she arrived, the head of the kindling school, Miss Posterity, forced her to work as a servant. Izzy wasn't allowed to talk to any of the pupils at the school. She was there to work, and only work. If she made one mistake, her ears would be boxed. As for Emma, when she arrived at the kindling school, she was beyond excited, and she was thrilled to have made quick friends in Beatrice and a few other girls. Izzy, on the other hand, despised Emma from the start. She hated that Emma was rich. She hated that Emma had everything, and most of all, she hated that Emma was able to learn magic while she herself was forced to be a servant and never allowed the chance to learn or practice magic. Everything was going great for Emma. Her dreams were coming true, and she was so happy. Happy, that is, until tragedy struck. Everything changed when Emma received news that her beloved father had died in the San Francisco earthquake. And to make matters worse, because her father had gambled all of their family money away, Emma was left with nothing. She was now penniless and alone. In a split second, Emma's dreams were shattered and her life was no longer her own. Sadly, since Emma was without a penny left to her name, Miss Posterity ended up doing to Emma what she had done to Izzy. She forced Emma to be a servant. The story takes on another twist when Emma and Izzy, two unlikely friends, cross paths and their new journey begins. Want to know what happens next? Read The Gilded Girl by Alyssa Colman to find out. There's a lot to be said about this spellbinding tale. I really like that despite their differences, Izzy and Emma found a way to see beyond their differences and discover that they're more alike than they first thought. Both would give anything to bring their family back, both really want to practice magic, and both would always fight for what they believe in. Izzy and Emma had to overcome so many challenges throughout the story. Heartbreak, acceptance, friendship, and grief are some of the themes interwoven throughout this enchanting and heartwarming adventure. Izzy and Emma learned so much about themselves over the course of this read and have become two of my favorite female protagonists because of their inner strength, courage, and kindness. I recommend The Gilded Girl to readers who love magical stories. The Gilded Girl is unique because it's not only a fantasy fiction novel, but the author also includes some historical references throughout the tale. The Gilded Girl is such a charming and feeling story that I highly recommend. And the good news is, once you read The Gilded Girl and learn to love these entertaining, compassionate, and clever characters, you can read the sequel, The Tarnished Garden, which just came out this month, April 2022. I'm going to be reviewing The Tarnished Garden soon. But in the meantime, if you're looking for an entertaining and meaningful fantasy fiction book, look no further. The Gilded Girl by Alyssa Colman is all that and more. That's my review. Thanks for listening. Remember to keep reading and stay safe. And I'll see you in the next one.